Patricia Rodriguez is the outreach manager for Feed Communities. I sat down with her to discuss ending hunger and food insecurity in Fayetteville.
This is Tara Carr with TaraTalks with KDIV 98.7 FM. We're having a cookout again for the community, by the community, and the donations for that cookout are going to Feed Communities. So I have Patricia Rodriguez here with me today. How are you doing, Patricia?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Thanks.
Awesome. So our focus this year, one of our main focuses is on hunger relief, and understand that we share that goal. So just tell me a little bit about Feed Communities.
Yeah. So we are a 501c3 here in Fayetteville. We, just work on eradicating hunger. But one of our major focuses that often goes ignored is working on getting nutrient-dense food to folks who are hungry.
Okay. And so what do you mean by nutrient-dense?
Well, a lot of times in pantries we'll see ramen noodles or canned food, which are great because if someone's hungry,
sure,
they don't need to be denied. But a lot of times we see health issues coming, that come with that. So it could be high blood pressure or diabetes, high cholesterol. And we believe that if folks have access, they already have the knowledge. If they have access to healthy, nutrient-dense food like fresh produce or, whole grains, high-quality protein that's not necessarily meat. It could be beans or soy or quinoa.
Sure.
It can come in a lot of different ways. People can make an impact on their health.
I love that. So how long has Feed Communities been around?
So we actually started off as Feed Fayetteville in 2012. So it was 5 years ago when a group of folks from here in Fayetteville recognized that there were a lot of health access issues to healthy food and wanted to address that.
Yeah. And so why is ending hunger and, food insecurity in Northwest Arkansas so important to you and to your organization?
Well, surprisingly, in Northwest Arkansas, and a lot of people believe that we are, this ivory tower and everybody's doing great, when actually about a quarter of the children who live in Northwest Arkansas are struggling with hunger and food insecurity.
Wow.
And about half of the students at the University of Arkansas also struggle with hunger and food insecurity.
That's crazy.
And one of the major things, if you're hungry, you can't learn.
Yeah. You can't focus.
You can't focus. You can't contribute to your community. You're constantly worrying and thinking about where your next meal is coming from.
Yeah.
And so that is such, it's startling to hear that.
It is.
And so it's wonderful that people are recognizing that's an issue. And in our own backyard, with the closing of the last grocery store south of MLK here in Fayetteville, it has created a true food desert in South Fayetteville.
Yeah.
And so we're really working on trying to find creative solutions to that and getting food to people. And it's not just homeless adults, it's families, children, teenagers who need to get access to that.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That is pretty startling when you say those statistics, but it's good that we have a solution in place. So just tell me about some of the programs that you all have in addition to what you've mentioned already.
Yeah, so I did kind of say we're trying to find creative solutions.
Sure.
And again, we believe that people are knowledgeable, and if we just empower them, that they can find their own solution.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we have is a tool library. So if somebody has a home, or maybe they rent somewhere and their landlord's okay with them putting a garden, they can come and rent tools. If they have a Fayetteville Public Library card, and rent things like lawnmowers, tillers, weed eaters, augers, and drills.
A tool library. That is so cool. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It is.
I love that.
I think there's only a few, but it is wonderful, and we're so grateful to have that.
And again, it's about access and maybe providing those tools. You may encourage someone to garden and eat healthier. Is that kind of the focus?
It is.
I love that.
And then hopefully if they have excess food, they bring it back to Feed Communities, and we redistribute it to pantries in Northwest Arkansas.
Full circle. I love that. Any other programs you want to share?
Definitely. We have Plant a Row, which it encourages small farmers and community members to plant an extra row of produce in their home garden or their small farm and donate it. They can bring it to Feed Communities or take it directly to any of the pantries in the area. But again, it's increasing that access to healthy food. We also have Books and Bites. So we, again, partner with Fayetteville Public Library, and we do programming, educating children on healthy options. And so we'll make different recipes together. So the lesson we just do it on Mondays, but the lesson that we did on Monday was eating the rainbow, and we made with Greek yogurt. Kids like it, shockingly.
Love it.
They can make the rainbow, and they had pumpkin seeds and chia seeds, almonds, blueberries, strawberries, and we just gave them all of these different options, and the children had never tried some of those things before, and they got to try new food, and that's really exciting.
That's pretty cool. Well, just tell me, what can our listeners do to help feed communities?
Definitely. We welcome everybody to stop by our office. They can call us 966-4790 or follow us on Facebook, Feed Communities, or FeedCom, COMM, Facebook.com/FeedCom, or follow us on Instagram, Feed Communities NWA, and see what we're doing. And we also just recommend people to stop by, check out our location. We also have a neighborhood garden at our facility. So if you live somewhere where you can't plant food or make a garden, you can come and get one of our garden plots. And we also have a seed library, so you don't even have to spend money on seeds. If you're a SNAP recipient, you get that garden plot for free. But if you're someone who is not in financial need, we ask for a $20 donation, and it helps pay for water because we also water the garden. And then you can just come and work in your garden.
That's pretty cool.
And we just recommend people to stop by, see what they like.
And where are you guys located?
We're at 221 South Locust here in Fayetteville. So we're in South Fayetteville. It's an old building. It's really cool. I actually love giving tours. So
that's awesome. So again, we talked about making healthy donations, so not your typical donations that you would think of like a canned good. So what type of items are you looking for when you mean health, when you say healthy donations?
Definitely. Things like dry beans are awesome. Any nut butters. So typically we do peanut butter, but almond butter, cashew butter, anything like that. It could be like rice milk if you see that, because some people are lactose intolerant. Brown rice, quinoa, just like things that maybe for, like, I know my family would probably roll their eyes at some of those donation ideas.
Too healthy,
But again, it's just giving people options and access. And maybe there's someone who's been wanting to try quinoa, which is super high in protein, but they can't necessarily, are maybe scared or can't afford it. And if they see it available, maybe they're more likely to try it.
That's pretty cool. I love that. Something different. And so those of you who are coming to our cookout, think about that. Brown rice, quinoa, rice milk. That'd be something cool to bring out. So nuts. Just think outside the box. Any nuts or nut butter. So great options there. Is there anything, Patricia, that you would like to add?
Wow. I feel like I said a lot of stuff in a really short amount of time. Reach out. If you kind of have an idea and you're looking for someone to partner with, or you really want to try and make a difference, and you have this garden and you're just like, I don't know what to do with all my tomatoes. Call us and we're happy to help find a solution together, because that's what we're really all about, is just trying to find creative, innovative solutions, making it about community, because we're all in this together.
I love that. That's awesome. Well, will we see you at the cookout on Saturday?
I will be there.
Awesome.
And I'm hoping that I can actually even bring, if somebody can make a great donation of stuff, I'm hoping I can bring some produce too.
Cool.
So fingers crossed on that.
Love that. Love that. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and everyone, we will see you on Saturday as well. Again, that cookout is July 15th, and we are taking donations, as Patricia mentioned, any healthy food items, and those will all go to Feed Communities. And so we are hoping to eradicate any food hunger issues that people in Northwest Arkansas may have. So we look forward to seeing you then. Again, that's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Walker Park here in Fayetteville. This is Tara Carr with TaraTalks, KDIV 98.7 FM.